Alright, what up? Charm City 187. This is a ground war domination on interchange. I've been playing a lot of ground war lately because, well, you get more people to shoot. It's more fast paced, and plus, in Black Ops, I didn't like ground war because it lagged a lot worse than than like regular domination or anything. But in Modern Warfare 3, they all lagged the same, so I figured, fuck it, I'll try playing some ground war. Got more people to shoot at and shit, so I mean it lags just like the rest of the game lags, so that's why I'm not really having that much of a problem playing it. But I was gonna tell you the story about the first time I got arrested, the one for why I got expelled from school, and there was another one I told y'all before that one. Some of y'all liked, so told me to keep telling stories like that, so I'll tell you another one. First time getting arrested, I really didn't get arrested. It was an alcohol citation, but it was actually kind of funny. It was a place called Henrington Road. I don't know, it was like the spot where everybody used to go get drunk and shit when we were in high school. And yeah, it was like back a long dirt road. Well, it was gravel, but then it turned to dirt because the road was so long. And just go back there and get drunk and shit. And it was a bridge that led to a train track, but the bridge collapsed, and it was like, I don't know, about 40 feet above the river. And just sit there and have your cooler of beer and shit, and if the police came, just kick it over the side. So we were sitting there. It was, I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 of us. We all drove up in my one friend's, he had a big blue Ford F-250 truck. And we were back there getting drunk, and I saw a car pulling down the road, and at first I was thinking it was the police. But then I noticed that because you had to come like the road was sideways and it straightened out, and I noticed that one of the taillights was busted out and the blinkers didn't work on the car. So I was like, alright, this can't be a cop. Then when the cop was coming straight at us, I noticed one of his headlights was out, and I was like, yeah, this definitely isn't a cop. And as soon as he pulled up and parked, shined the spotlight on us, I was like, fuck, that's a cop. I was like, damn, man, you can ride around with fucking headlights busted out, taillights busted out, but yet, if I were riding around like that, I'd get pulled over and have to pay a fucking fine. But yeah, I kicked the cooler over the edge, and my luck, it fucking hit, I don't know, there was a whole bunch of trash down in there, like big cinder blocks and washing machines and refrigerators. I think it hit the washing machine, hit the side of it, and then slid off of it and landed right on the refrigerator, and the refrigerator door stopped it from falling in the river. And he got us in handcuffs and shit, and shined his little flashlight over the side of the where the bridge was, where it was just a straight drop off. He was like, oh, your cooler missed the river. And I was like, damn, that's just my luck. I got the whole fucking river to kick the cooler in, and it doesn't go in the fucking river. But, yeah, he cuffed us. He had us sitting on the guardrail, and it was funny as shit. Though my one friend that was driving, he only drank like 2 beers. He wasn't drunk at all. He was fucking putting pennies in his mouth, under his tongue, eating grass, eating dirt, chewing up sticks. I guess because, I don't know, when I was in high school, everybody used to say, put a penny under your tongue, it'll help you if you get a breathalyzer and shit. So he put a penny under his tongue and was eating grass and dirt and sticks and shit. And it was funny because he had his hands cuffed behind his back. He managed to get his one hand into his front pocket and get the penny out. And then he handed it to me. And then when the cop wasn't looking, I stood up and he fucking bit the penny out of my hand. And it was just crazy. I was ripping grass up out of the ground with roots and big balls of dirt, and he was taking it out of my hand with his mouth and chewing on the shit. I was like, dude, you've only drank 2 beers, and we've been in handcuffs here for an hour, so every minute that goes by, the breathalyzer you're gonna blow is gonna get weaker and weaker. But he was still insisting on eating fucking dirt and sticks. He's just lucky because it was like real heavily wooded area. He's lucky I didn't fucking grab any poison ivy and have him eat that shit. That would have been horrible. Yeah, it was actually kind of funny. And then I don't know, when this happened, I was only like, I think I was like 14, either 14 or 15, and I had to call my mom to come pick me up. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, it's not that far away from my house. It's only about 10 miles away. But yeah, she had to come pick me up from there at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then the cop asked us if we could follow my one friend home that was driving. And we followed him home, and my mom was trying to go up and knock on the kid's door at like 3 o'clock in the morning to tell his mom what happened. I was like, no, you don't do that. So, and the fucked up thing is, I'm the only one out of all 7 of us that got the alcohol citation. No one else got an alcohol citation. None of us even had to take a breathalyzer except for the one kid that was chewing on dirt and sticks and shit. But he only blew like a .40 or something, and the legal limit is like a .8. So that's why they let him drive away. But they just made my mom follow him just to be safe. But yeah, I was the only one that got an alcohol citation for that shit. And I was the youngest person there. I mean, we were all under 18, but I mean, I was like 14 or 15, and everybody else was 16 and 17. But, yeah, I was the only one that got the alcohol citation. I don't know. Here in Maryland, when you get a juvenile alcohol citation or anything, if it's just like a citation, you really don't even have to go to court. You just got to go to the courthouse, and then you go up into like the juvenile probation wing, and you go into an office with like a caseworker and your parents, and then tell them what happened, and then they figure out something. Like, I think I got like 28 hours of community service and had to pay a fine, and I had to fucking go down and get the beer and shit out of the river and the cooler. But yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. And I got to keep the beer too because the cop couldn't get to it. It was like real, and that's another reason why I don't think everybody got in trouble, because the cop couldn't get down into the river to get the beer because it was real, it's not like a whitewater rapid river, but I mean, it is kind of rough right where that spot is. There's huge rocks and shit, and I had to crawl out there and get it. I was scared to death. I was like, damn, the fucking water was moving fast as shit. Yeah, and I got to keep the beer. Well, I didn't get to keep it. My mom fucking took it when I got it in the car, and my dad got to have it. But yep, 28 hours community service, and I think I had to go to 1 alcohol class or some shit. Yeah, shit. I've started in Modern Warfare 3. I've started using the sniper rifle. I mean, I have like a love-hate relationship with that thing, and I hate that fucking EMP, especially when your team calls it in. It like fucking blinds you worse than when the enemy team calls the shit in. Yeah, that story's done. Next story I'm gonna tell you is the first time I got arrested when I was an adult. So that one was pretty interesting, but I don't know, I'm going to leave you with the rest of this failed sniping experience, and I'm out. See you next time.